on this very wonderful Monday morning. A beautiful Monday morning to you all. Yesterday, the Nigerian government, according to the news that was flying around social media, telling us that Buhari has demised. Buhari is no more, that they've lost him. And I want to put it to the Nigerian government straight that they know that Buhari did not just pass on. They all know that Buhari has been demised since 2017. Now, because of the case of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, they are now coming out to tell you the simple truth and the real truth that Buhari is no more. Okay, this is what it takes. Now, the hospital where Buhari was treated until he passed on, they should put it out there in the public domain so that we that are here in abroad would go and do the investigation. Secondly, we've been watching the Nigerian state of their madness, their stupidity on trying to condition our leader, Prime Minister Simon Eba. But the condition is not going to be working because Prime Minister knows his right as a human, and they can never condition him not to fight for Biafra, because the Nigerian government knows that the coming out of that man will be a total dissolution of Nigeria. And I want to tell the world that they should please end Nigeria to save life. End Tinubu in Nigeria to save life. Join the movement of Biafra to, sustain lives. The country where you are, they are animals, they are criminals. These people are politicians without integrity. These are people who are eating up your future, your children's future. All they do is steal, unalive and, do evil. So please, we need to end Nigeria to save lives. Nigeria is not supposed to be a country. We have all stated that. We need to, as a matter of fact, tell nothing but the truth. The truth remains that we must end this contraction called Nigeria. But as for the death of Muhammadu Buhari, it's a welcome development. And I'm telling you, I am so happy. Indeed, nobody is always happy when a president of a nation, dies. But in this case, we are happy because this is a man who ruthlessly dealt with the Igbos, who said the Igbos are dot in a circle. If they have finally bring him out to the public that Buhari is dead, because we know Buhari died in 2017. So all this trying to manipulate us will never work. So the truth is out there. I am in London to make sure that we dig out these evil lies that they have been telling our people. So we need to know the hospital where he died. We need to know what date and what time he died in that hospital, because I'm going to do the investigation and bring it to Biafrans. We need to understand that Buhari didn't just die. Buhari has been dead long ago. And another one is this. Peter Obi should stop deceiving himself and should stop disgracing the Igbos. Nigeria president can never reach your hand, no matter what you do. Please stop disgracing us. I'm going to leave it at this, but just be rest assured that we're in the 25th century and we're going to find out when Buhari died. I will do the investigation, and you must put it out there, the hospital, the time and the date. I will be in that hospital myself, no matter what it takes. I don't need you people to pay me. I don't need any payment. No matter how much it costs me, I'm going to find that out, so that this nonsense, this global hatred for Igbos will stop. Since you people don't want to stop it, we'll help you bring it to an end. So my wonderful people of Biafra, I'm here to tell you that Buhari did not just die. Buhari died in 2017. Thank you so much. May God bless you all.
Buhari is dead and buried in a shallow grave in Saudi Arabia. Aisha Buhari was there. She came back from what they call the lesser Hajj. She was wearing black. She was mourning. If you look at the pictures that were circulated at that point in time, you will see the smug, or should I say, the forlorn faces of northern governors. A minute silence was held at the AU for a late Buhari. Even Her Britannic Majesty Queen Elizabeth II also penned a condolence message to the people of Nigeria before the cabal took over and asked her to rescind it, which she did. Buhari is dead, and I'm prepared to stake Biafra on it. If you, Dele Momodu, can go and prove to me, I'm not asking you to do anything too complex. If you can go and ask this man you call Buhari, whoever it is in Asarok, to come outside, don't do very much, address a panel of Nigerian youths, maybe 20 of them, and speak Buhari's mother tongue, which is Fulfude. I will give up Biafra. I will apologize to him, and I will submit myself to any authority on this earth to do with me as they please. There is no Buhari. Jubril was there. Jubril followed Abakari to Cuba and ran away from there and never came back. The man you have now in Asarok is from Niger Republic. His name is Yusuf Abubakar Muhammad. That's his name. Yusuf Abubakar Muhammad. Even Shekau knows who he is personally and was mentioning his name as well. It is not Buhari. The old Buhari that you and I know, the country cannot be burning and he will restrict himself to. Buhari is dead and buried in a shallow grave in Saudi Arabia. Aisha Buhari was there. She came back from what they call the lesser Hajj. She was wearing black. She was mourning. If you look at the pictures that were circulated at that point in time, you will see the smug, or should I say, the forlorn faces of northern governors. A minute silence was held at the AU for a late Buhari. Even Her Britannic Majesty Queen Elizabeth II also penned a condolence message to the people of Nigeria before the cabal took over and asked her to rescind it, which she did. Buhari is dead, and I'm prepared to stake Biafra on it. If you, Dele Momodu, can go and prove to me, I'm not asking you to do anything too complex. If you can go and ask this man you call Buhari, whoever it is in Asarok, to come outside, don't do very much, address a panel of Nigerian youths, maybe 20 of them, and speak Buhari's mother tongue, which is Fulfude. I will give up Biafra. I will apologize to him, and I will submit myself to any authority on this earth to do with me as they please. There is no Buhari. Jubril was there. Jubril followed Abakari to Cuba and ran away from there and never came back. The man you have now in Asarok is from Niger Republic. His name is Yusuf Abubakar Muhammad. That's his name. Yusuf Abubakar Muhammad. Even Shekau knows who he is personally and was mentioning his name as well. It is not Buhari. The old Buhari that you and I know, the country cannot be burning and he will restrict himself to only 12 minutes of edited broadcast. Impossible. Impossible. Anybody that knows Buhari, even if he's dying, he must speak because he fought in his own understanding to keep Nigeria one.
All right, lovers of freedom, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You're welcome to this YouTube channel. You know, this is the only YouTube channel where you get your legit information, raw data regarding what is actually happening in Biafraland and even the current court case going on in Finland. Now, the so-called Buhari said that Biafra is just like a dot in a circle that will keep running around. He said it in an interview when he was interviewed in previous years. He was like, Biafrans are just like a dot in a circle. Now, where is Buhari? So these are the questions we, the Biafrans, will keep asking these so-called politicians. These are the questions we keep asking them. The souls of these 4 million people that we are killed in the cause of our freedom will continue to fight for us. And this serves as a lesson to these so-called governors and these so-called politicians that are keen in destroying everything that we, the Biafrans, have labored for. Every root or every space of our freedom, these same politicians are keen in destroying everything we, the Biafrans, are fighting for. So these are the questions we are throwing to them now. What is going to happen at the end? Because as it stands now, most of you will not even see the day Biafra will come. The coming of Biafra, the coming of Biafra, or the restoration of Biafra, or the freedom of our people from the zoo country called Nigeria will be told to you by your children, because most of you will not even be alive to see the coming of Biafra. Now let's go back to history. Look at all those that have said anything bad in the cause of our freedom. All those people, all those politicians that are keen in destroying our freedom, all of them have been unalived. All of them have been unalived. It's a spiritual struggle. It's a spiritual struggle. There is nothing you can do on earth that will make you destroy the people's mandates. There is nothing on earth that you will do on earth that will make you defeat the people's army. We will surely defeat the Nigerian government, because the only solution to the Nigerian problem, the only solution to Nigerian problem and destruction is the division of the Nigerian state. We need to be left alone. We, the Biafrans, need to be left alone. We need to be divided from your zoo country called Nigeria. This is a lesson to Tinubu. You can keep holding Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody. You can keep holding him for how many years you want to. But the truth will be revealed, and the truth will be revealed very, very soon. Because you may even die. You may even die like your so-called predecessors, like Buhari, if you don't know what you are doing about the Biafra movement. It's better you release Nnamdi Kanu and stop every destruction you are doing in Finland, and let us agitate in peace. There is nothing wrong in agitation. Remember, we have been in a conventional war with the Nigerian state for close to 4 years. A war that killed close to 3 million Biafrans, that destroyed everything we, the Biafrans, have to talk about. And you think after the war that nobody will have the right to agitate, or you think that we, the Igbos, will not have the right to agitate for our freedom? You have failed, because the number of soldiers you keep sending to the Biafraland, Buhari was the person that ordered Operation Python dance. Buhari was the person that neutralized so many Biafrans in Aba. Where is he now? He is gone. He is gone. And we, the Biafrans, are still here fighting for agitation. He is gone. He said it himself that the Biafra is just like a dot running around in a circle. But where is he now? Where is he now? The so-called Nnamdi Kanu, you are keen to destroy this man in DSS custody. For complete 4 years, for complete 8 years of your tenure, you were keen in making sure that you kill this man. But he's still in DSS custody now, laughing, because he made a prophecy about you years back, about you, so-called Buhari. I will be playing everything that happened in the interview between Nnamdi Kanu and the so-called zoo journalist. We'll be playing everything in this video so that you can understand that this man is a prophet. He's a great prophet who will reveal everything that happened between Nnamdi Kanu, everything he said regarding Buhari, and everything he said is coming to pass now. Just 2 years after office, we are now hearing that Buhari is dead. Just 2 years after office, we are not hearing that Buhari is dead. So, my people, if you are just joining this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Make sure you share your opinions on the comment section, because we are the Intel TV News. We will dig out so many videos you have not seen before on the internet to prove to you this point that Nnamdi Kanu is a prophet, and he has revealed a lot, and everything Nnamdi Kanu have said is coming to pass. Everything Simon Ekpa have said is coming to pass. Everything they have said, they are coming to pass. So that is it. So we'll be revealing a lot for you today, so that you know what we are talking about, and you can get the specific interview of Nnamdi Kanu when he condemned and talked about how the real Buhari have died years back. So do well to share your opinions on the comment section. We will be sending more videos on this particular case, because the Nigerian government have failed. The enemies of Biafra have failed. From number 1 to number 10, they keep dying. The enemies of Biafra keep dying. Remember the chief of staff, Labaja that vowed to destroy the Biafran Liberation Army. He was neutralized. Cancer killed him in UK. And UK will keep killing all of them. UK will keep killing all of them. Remember Ifeanyi Oba? Remember Ifeanyi Oba? That was keen in destroying Sit-at-Home, that was Sit-at-Home in Nnewi. Where is he now? Where is he now? So you can never defeat the People's Army. No matter the kind of way or no matter the kind of means you are coming with, you can never defeat the People's Army. This is what you should go home with today as a Biafra. They can never defeat the People's Army. And so they shall die one by one to the restoration of our freedom, the restoration of our rights, the restoration and the division of us from the zoo country called Nigeria. Now let's share the real interview of what really happened. Now stay tuned as you subscribe.
Is to make sure that humanity is aware that what is happening in Nigeria is a monumental fraud. The fact that they've allowed Jubril to even go forward to contest is a grand conspiracy and the fraud of the century, and we are here to expose it. And so we shall this very afternoon. Once again, allow me to apologize for our late coming. We must proceed very earnestly. But before we do so, I am going to ask each and every one of you, those of you who are around here anyway, to go to your internet server and type in Getty Images, Getty space images, Getty Images. Because when I started this very presentation initially from Israel, a few Yoruba people complained and said that most of the pictures that IPOB were using were either photoshopped or they were altered. So we want to go to the most definitive library of pictures in the whole world. That is Getty Images, Getty Images. Anything you see there is authentic, it is correct. Before you can purchase any picture from there, as we have done, you have to spend nearly $500, £375, before you can get one single picture from Getty Images that shows its authenticity, that goes to confirm or shows to convey the very fact that they are reliable and that you can trust them. So this is your event to go today, to prove to the world and to humanity that the fraud going on in the zoo can no longer be tolerated, neither should we allow it to obtain. The man going forward to contest for elections on Saturday is not a Nigerian, he's from Sudan, and we are here to prove it with very physical evidence that the eye can see. Nothing too complex, nothing too complicated, something that everybody can see with their two naked eyes and be able to confirm. The issue at stake today is that people don't comprehend what we're saying. They don't understand it. But in layman's terms, in common language, today, after this program, it becomes far more clear to everybody, to all and sundry, that Jubril is indeed an imposter. You remember when somebody went to see Trump in America? Do you remember it? Yes. Do you remember? Yes. I want to prove that the man they sent to go and see Trump is not Buhari. I have put it up here. Everybody, please, you must go to Getty Images. I want people to confirm that they are on Getty Images. Are you on Getty Images? If you are, please, you tell me, because it's very, very important we do this together. Once you go on Getty Images, you will open it, and then you will type in the following words. Not word, actually number. The picture we are looking for is picture number 953 1788884. 953 178884. This is an educative and interactive session for people to understand that we are trying to unravel a fraud in the zoo called Nigeria. This was the man that INEC sanctioned and allowed to go forward. This was the man that the cabal in the north cobbled together to come and represent the dead Buhari who is in Saudi Arabia. Today we are going to expose all of them, one after the other, with facts and with figures. As long as you have two functioning pair of eyes, you will be able to understand precisely what I'm telling you. What do we mean by this? It's a very simple matter. Very, very simple. We are asking you to simply go on. It's very easy. I'm going to go into Google so you will see it. Nothing is hidden. If you go into Google, you simply type in Getty images. Can you see it? Getty images? Yes. And on Getty images, you type in the number that I gave you earlier, if you can recall. It's a very simple process for the world to understand. The number I gave you was 953178884. If you click on it, this is what you will see from Getty Images. This is the picture of Jubril, as you can see, with Trump. Is that correct? Yes. Jubril and Trump together. If you look very carefully on your phone, on your laptop, on your iPad, wherever you are in the world, you will see that every gentleman, I'm not wearing one today. I'm not saying I'm not a gentleman, but I'm not wearing any today. Every gentleman wears their brooch on the left lapel of their suit. Everybody, including us as well. Even Uzwaka, who is here. Mine was stolen by the zoo. I've not replaced it. You can see Trump is wearing his on the left-hand side. Is that correct? Yes. Is there any contention that this is on the left-hand side? Are we contesting it? No. This is on the left-hand side. If you look at it, this is the lapel. The same thing with Jubril, as we shall demonstrate later on. He's wearing his on the left-hand side as well. Therefore, we assume that this is the left ear of Jubril. Is that correct? Yes. This is the left ear of Donald Trump. Is that correct? Yes. Because if you wear your brooch or your pin-up on the left-hand side, that means this is your left hand and this is your left ear. Yeah. Do you understand? Yes. Now, they are standing facing the media talking. This is Trump's USA flag brooch showing. If I was wearing any, it will be here and I'll be facing the media. And this is my left ear. Is that correct? Yes. You must pay very close attention to this. Please don't move around, stay in one place so the world can follow. We have established that this is the left ear of Jubril, yes? Yes. Because what the Yoruba girl was saying is that IPOB reversed the pictures. And I said to them, if we reverse this very picture, this thing will be on the right-hand side. Yeah. That is what picture reversing does. The mirroring of pictures. But here is on the left, and we are into Getty images. They don't play games, they don't play any pranks. Anything you get from here is authentic. To buy a picture here costs £375. That's how expensive it is. So they don't tamper with their pictures. They call this editor's picture. Before you can use it, this is the amount you must pay. And which we have paid, by the way. We must proceed. Are you following what I'm telling you? Yes. Pay very close attention. Because what we are doing is very, very important. I'm telling American people that the powers that be in the zoo called Nigeria, the people I call the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, headed by Abakari, knowingly sent a fraud to go and see Trump. They sent this man to go and see Trump. I don't want to confuse them with too much evidence, because as black people, we don't assimilate evidence. So I keep it very simple today. We are focusing on the man they sent to Trump. They cannot deny it. Nobody can deny that. Are you denying that this man went to America? Did you all not see that this man went to the USA? Yes. Was this the man that went to USA to represent the zoo, say claiming he's Buhari? Is this not the man that went to America? Yeah. Yes. No. He's the one. Is this not the man that went to USA? Yes. We are now in Getty images. I don't want anybody to be in any doubt. So when we continue, as we intend to, the world will know how serious we are. I have come back. This is the smaller picture of the larger image I showed you earlier. Is that correct? Yes. Good. Pay very close attention. Because if I preach sometimes, people educated in this, they don't understand. But so far you're following what I'm saying. Is that correct? Yes. Very good. Pay very close attention to that very image. And this is another image as well taken at the White House. I'm sure that everybody can see this. Yes? Can you see it? Yes. Can you see the pen and the zoo flag, the brooch that Jibril is wearing is also on the left-hand side. Can you see it? Yes. Left-hand side of Getty images. Nobody can argue with that. No human being can. Now, my concern is to prove that this man here is not Buhari. And how am I going to do that? We all know that Buhari's left ear was damaged. True or false? Do we know that Buhari's left ear was damaged? Yes. Correct. Now, I want to prove to you that this man is fake. Every picture issued by the zoo, issued by Femi Adesina, what they do is they take a normal picture at the press conference and then they Photoshop it. They fold the ear. But what got them was, before they could do it, Getty sent their own photographer to cover this very event. They filed it in their archive. Nobody can touch it. You can no longer do any image editing on this. Do you understand? That was where I got them. And I'm going to prove it to you now. But before we proceed, let us go and have a look at the real Buhari, the one dead and resting in a grave in Saudi Arabia. Then I will come back to prove to you that this man is fake. So far, I believe you're following what we are doing? Yes. Very good. Nobody can now disprove the fact that Jibril is wearing, you can see that on the left. Can you see him? I'm going to come back to this picture later. I'll come back to it. This is picture number on Getty Images 953303164. Go and look at it. It's there. This man you're seeing here, I will prove to you now that this man is not Buhari. Why do I know he's not Buhari? I will show you Buhari's picture. And Buhari's picture on the same Getty Images reads 903-70668. How do we know? That was when this man went to see Angela Merkel and made this infamous speech, you know, in Zausa room. You remember that? That's how you know it is him. Because he cannot speak English properly, unlike this one. And can you see the ear is damaged? Can you see it? Go into your phones and type in, go to Getty Images. You will see that this man's ear here is damaged. Can you see it? Or it is too blurry for you? Check it on your phones, if you can. Go to your phones and check Getty Images. This very image number is the number is 903-7066668. That is the image number for this. That is the image number. Go to Getty Images. Can you see it? Have you found it? Absolutely. Can you see the ear? Can you see the damaged ear? Can you see the damaged ear? Yes. Maybe they will not be able to see it because we are going via a projector. In this very picture on Getty Images 903-70668, have you all seen it? Yes. That the ear is damaged? This very man, this is the real Buhari, the dead one now, when he went to Germany to see Angela Merkel. And the good thing about Getty Images is that when they take pictures, they always tell you where they took them. It's all there. Once they take a picture, they tell you where the picture was taken. That is the good thing about them. You will see, here is very small. Let me see if I can if I can expand it a bit and go to the view and zoom in. Is it making any improvement?
Yes.
Is it improving?
Yes.
So what I'm simply doing is zooming in. Like I tell in one place, please. I'm trying to zoom in into this very picture that you all can see. Can you see it?
Yes.
Can you see it now?
Yes.
Can you see the missing ear here?
Yes.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Very simple. And I have said to journalists before, go to Aso Rock now. The thing there has the logo complete. That's what I said. This is the dead Buhari. He's dead and gone, buried in Saudi Arabia. Do you understand me? Because this is missing. This was the speech. This was during when they were at a press conference with Angela Merkel. How do I know? Because they will always tell us. Getty Images will always tell us where. Can you see it?
Yes.
Listen carefully, please. Our people need to be sensible and intelligent. Anything I tell you is the truth. Anything I tell you is gospel. If I say that Buhari is dead, Buhari is dead. Can you see it here? Come closer. During the joint press conference by Chancellor Angela Merkel and the state president from Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, on 14 October 2016 in Berlin, he answers the question of his wife. I do not know exactly which party my wife belongs to, but actually she belongs to my kitchen and my living room and also in the other house, as he said. The Chancellor shows herself amused. Have you seen the correct picture of the dead Buhari? Have you seen it?
Yes.
Maybe I need to go one better. Some won't believe. Yoruba media will not believe, but I need to go one better. To show the whole world that the dead Buhari had part of his ear missing. I want to prove it to everybody, that they may know that elections on Saturday is being contested by a man from Sudan. From Sudan. I will prove it. I will prove it. That the world may know. That the world may know. This is another picture of the real dead Buhari. This picture was taken in London during the anti-corruption summit in London. I will once again prove to everybody that this man in Aso Rock now parading as Buhari is a complete and utter